Hey guys, what's going on? Donnie here. Today I am giving you Tales of Xillia, as I have been for the past, like, week, or 3 or 4 days. I am really enjoying this game, like, a lot. As you may have been able to tell by all the videos that I've been posting. You may have noticed that I'm not posting like anything eventful except for like boss fights and stuff like that, and I told you guys that I was doing this a while ago for single player stuff. The infamous playthrough or walkthrough is still gonna happen. I still have videos sitting in here, but I've been enjoying this game so much to actually really care about it, so that will be finished later. But I'm being responsible. I'm only posting this and Infamous. So I'm only playing those 2 games as of right now. I'm not playing anything else. So for this video, spoilers I should probably say. Probably gonna put a thing up in the annotation. But yeah, there's gonna be spoilers here because I'm gonna be talking about the game a lot. So don't watch it if you don't want to watch it. It's just a small boss fight that's really happening here. But yeah. So how I'm uploading these? I'm uploading these
Jude,
in
is that
order.
Your school?
Yeah, it is.
Of
I mean, it was. I doubt they consider me a student anymore.
Like, it goes in order of boss fights. Like the Hammerzam boss fight was, or the first video I posted, that was like the first real boss fight. Then the Hammerzam boss fight. You know, I skipped a few boss fights between the first and Hammerzam boss fight. That was because the other ones weren't all that interesting, or I didn't really do that well. But yeah, I'm uploading them in specific order of the story, so what you're seeing is progression throughout the story. But I spent a big chunk of my time looking for this woman because I never actually told you where to go or anything like that. I just told her to find her. Her name's Agatha. So I thought, why not commentate over it since I wasted like 15 minutes walking around. Alright, so right now where I'm standing, I'm at the end of the game, practically, and the game is telling me if I go down this specific place in a specific location, I will not be able to return. And in most RPGs or JRPGs, that's hint enough to tell you that finish all your side quests and get all your cool stuff that you want, because you're probably gonna be in that dungeon for either there's two ways that this can go. One, you're gonna go into the final dungeon where you're just gonna jump down and fight the final boss. Or 2,
ever since Professor House disappeared,
you're gonna be going through the final dungeon, and then you will have the opportunity to go back
Something must have happened to him.
before the
Just
final
between
boss,
us,
or
remember how the military came in and searched the school on the day the professor disappeared? When they went through his office, they confiscated every document of his they could find.
So that investigation wasn't related to the warrant out for Jude?
That was their official reason, but I wonder what their real objective was. First, his reward was rescinded without explanation, then everything he ever worked on was confiscated. There's nothing normal about that.
What was the professor even working on?
I heard he was researching a theory that involved using spirits without providing them any mana.
Is that even possible?
Apparently he'd had some success, but I wouldn't get too interested if I were you. If you stick your nose too far into it, you might disappear too.
Come on, don't say things like that.
So that means Professor House was researching something similar to the Lance of Kresnik.
Alright, yeah, I was just being quiet for that, for most of it. Yeah. But yeah, I am really enjoying this game. I'm liking the gameplay of it. So little facts about this game. You don't have to. You upgrade shops using monster materials, which was pretty neat. But at the same time, you need monster materials to fulfill side quests for people to get you bonus appearance stuff and bonus money. The little dragon I have on everyone, that is a cosmetic thing that you can have. That is Bowel from Tales of Vesperia, and I'm like, hey, cute little dragon thing, I'm gonna wear him. And yeah, that's like the only thing that I got. The other ones that I have is Drippy Nose, Bedhead, and a top knot, and they all look horrible. So I was like, the dragon looks cool, so we'll just keep the dragon on everybody. And then you can put on 2 appearance stuffs. You can put on like belts, daggers. You can put on hats. I actually just unlocked the hats, so when I get to the point where I'm close to the final boss, you might see me wear them during fights and stuff. What else? You can also equip I'm trying to think. You can equip glasses. I have a lot of glasses. There are appearance stuff, but nobody else has them except for Jude and Mila, which is Jude's this guy, Mila's the girl in pink, who I always play as. If you guys didn't figure that out yet. And that's because I pre-ordered this from GameStop, and I got the Tales of Fantasia and Fantasia, I think it was, for those 2, so... And I don't like Jude's regular hairstyle because he looks too much like me with his hairstyle, like that. That's how my hair is kind of like. Except it's not red. I think she was over there. I don't know. Well, it occurred to me that there was an extra green dot somewhere where I couldn't go, so I was like, okay, let's just go back over there. So I just kept going back and forth. And I'm like, you know what, I might as well stop recording, but then I thought to myself, I can use this to talk about the game since I like it so much. Yeah, I hate it when the camera does that, resets itself. So yeah, overall I'm enjoying this game. It's really good. The gameplay mechanics are great. I do like the fact that the shop is upgraded. You don't have to get this amount of gold before you have to go to the next city and buy stuff. I always did sort of hate that a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They did kind of like a Final Fantasy X thing. I think that's like the only game I can really refer this to, or Final Fantasy 13 thing. Every time you level up, you get Final Fantasy X, because Final Fantasy 13 it didn't work leveling up. Every time you level up, you get points, and you skill these points into your Lilium Core, which is basically the thing that makes your spirit arts work, or something like that, I guess. I do pay attention to the cutscenes sometimes, not all the times. And I showed it off as much as I can. There's 2 orbs. I like just learned this recently. I actually get the 2nd orb in this specific video, I think. And the 2nd orb allows you to get Mystic Arts, which I showed off. The Mystic Art video was completely out of the blue. I just showed it off just so you guys could see what Mila's Mystic Art was. I don't know if I'm going to do an expedition like most people do, because there's ones out there for English already, there's one out there for Japanese. I'm just posting this stuff just to show people how good the game is, like I do with all my games. I just post them just to show guys what I like. But this game I love. I absolutely love this game. This goes in my top 10. I really thought it was really unique what they did with the fighting, where you can sync up, you know, people got your back, you can cast spells while being in cover, you can combine your spells, you can take less damage by distributing the damage to both people, you can use healing items and it heals both people. I thought it was really cool. The only thing I don't like about this game is that there's really not much to do, it seems. Like, I already failed like 3 or 4 of the side quests because I didn't care. I was going to redo all of them in my New Game Plus, and I still have to play Mila's side. I'm still on Jude's side. And I thought to myself, I'm like, this seems really stupid, because there's really not much to do. In most of the side quests, you have to find monster materials to give to people. Which is why I failed them, because I was like, no, I want to upgrade the shops as quickly as possible so I can get the best armor and weapons in the game. Now, normally,
it is a mercenary's
every
job
Tales game,
to fight. Not that I mind getting paid to twiddle my thumb.
now in every Tales game, I noticed, what do you call it? If you New Game Plus, yeah, right here I noticed it. I was like, wait, I can't go over there. I'll keep quiet for this cutscene.
There she is, the girl in red.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes! I finally get to finish you off! And it's not even my birthday.
Sorry to interrupt your little psychotic episode, but we really need to ask you something.
Why would I answer you, Claudes?
Wait, I have seen you before. Is it possible? Are you Lady Nadia of House Travis?
Huh?
I seem to be correct. But what would compel an heiress of one of the 6 ruling houses to spy for Azure?
I don't know anything about that stinking house. I'm Agria the Shadowless of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad again?
So you're working for Gaius.
What's it to you?
You tried to destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
Well, duh.
We want to destroy it too. That makes us allies. If you know where the Lance was taken, tell us.
Like I'd tell you anything.
Please, you want to destroy it for the same reason we do, right? 'Cause it's dangerous?
You reek. Oh, I've got an idea. Before I destroy the Lance, I'll use it to blast Rashigul to itty-bitty bits!
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the world, and you think it's funny to stand in our way?
You really do stink!
What are you, 5?
You think you can fill the world with rainbows and kittens just by working hard? That sweet reek of yours is giving me brain decay.
What's your beef with hard work?
Zip it, you little pimple, or I'll pop you.
Excuse me?
I still remember the agony you caused me that day.
This girl is making my head hurt.
Okay. So yeah, she's the crazy woman in red.
You seriously stink.
What the hell?
Stand in our way and we'll be forced to cut you down.
Whatever. Charm.
Okay. What I was saying before was that in every Tales game, every time you need Game Plus, there is an extremely difficult bonus dungeon. Tales of Symphonia, I can't remember the dungeon, but I remember doing it, and the final boss to it was like ridiculous. Tales of Vesperia, the Tales of Vesperia one wasn't hard, but final boss for that one, I know it was there's a lot of cameos in Tales of Vesperia. I can't remember the cameo for that guy. I wonder if you get to see her Mystic Art. No, I don't think she was the first Mystic Art. I think Nocturne was. Okay, now for some reason whenever I go to chain linked arts, it never really works for me. Also, Igneous Crush is annoying to use because I never get to chain it. Because it knocks it so far back.
I'm feeling it now.
Wave, come forward. You okay?
Please wake up! Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring!
Let's end it.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring!
Oh, sorry.
Watch out!
Let's end it.
Please wake up!
Lost focus.
Hey, don't give up.
Let's do this.
Got it!
Let's heal.
Onward.
Sorry, I'm being quiet, guys. I'm just letting you guys enjoy the fight. I'm trying not to talk too much. I have to say, out of all the boss fights, Agatha was probably the most hardest one that you have to fight, because she's ridiculous. really overpowered.
Look out!
Oh, that's how she heals herself. What a whore. I thought she was healing herself a different way. You see what I mean? Like, some of the arts are just really weird. Like, they're made for area effect or close range, and like, all the ones that work, that do the most damage, knock them so far back that I can't even hit them.
Let's go!
Okay?
She's almost dead, kill her. Come on, me, kill her. There we go.
Kidding me?
What's wrong?
Mila, I don't stink, do I?
No, you're totally fine.
Ah! Did I ask you?
I won't let
Excellent.
Never, right?
Alright, once this cutscene's done, I'll start talking again.
I should warn you. I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip, and well, you might consider being a little more cooperative. Where is the lance?
A secret passageway runs under the laboratory. It connects to Orta Palace.
And that is...
That's the palace Noctigal rules from.
I've never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
Only if you're a worm. It's caved in now.
So we can't use it.
Hey, get back here!
Maxwell, one of these days, I'm going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces! And you, Pimple, listen up. Work, work, work as hard as that scrawny body of yours can handle, and you'll still wind up with only two things. Jack and Squat.
Why do you say stuff like that? That girl has serious issues.
Orta Palace. The enemy stronghold.
We should be careful.
I know. Let's check things out first.
Alright. So, basically, I'm gonna talk over this. Basically, yeah.
Why did that Agria girl
every,
say such awful things to me? That wretched little urchin
game,
actually
you
nobility?
get a cold dungeon.
Yes, I do
cold
believe
dungeon.
that she
It's
is
pretty
the
cool.
scion of the Travis
So I'm
family.
hoping this game has
the
it.
Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few
I
years
can't wait to
ago.
play Mila's side just to
Most
see
of
what
the
happens whenever
Travises
they get
died in
split
the
up.
blaze.
She lost her whole family? No wonder she turned out that way.
How interesting. You can sympathize with someone you despised mere seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing Agria would say reeks of naivete.
Perhaps she would. But I find it to be a kind and gentle smell.
I agree. Oh dear. Perhaps we're starting to smell a bit cheesy ourselves.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay, so, yeah, right here you'll see me unlock the second orb. There's only 2 orbs. And I believe there's about like 7 tiers that you need to get. So how to expand? You need to get 2 regular orbs, then you need to get that orb right there, which will give you like the stuff that represents their character, such as like let's say, yeah, second orb. Like let's say I was really surprised by this. I was like, what? Cool. So yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6 expands because the flower opens up twice, and then the third time the flower opens, and then a butterfly comes. Then when you have all 4 butterflies floating around, that's when you have everything. So I'm actually really dangerously close to maxing everything out. But as you progressively get closer to maxing everything out, your GP will get lower and lower. Right now, every time I level up, I only get 2 points, which is really, really, really agonizing. But yeah, this is how you spec your character. You have your stat points: intelligence, strength, psyche, agility. Actually, I have the game up right now. Let me check. Strength, intelligence, agility, vitality, psyche, and dexterity. And I can read those to you right now. Strength affects your physical attack, and it gives you some physical defense. Increases the chances of breaking the enemy's guard. Intelligence affects art attack strongly, and art defense slightly. Increases the chance of causing ailments using elemental attacks. That's basically for mages. Agility affects movement speed and strongly, and your physical attack and physical defense slightly. Vitality affects defense, your physical defense strongly, physical attack slightly, reduces the chance of your guard breaking. Psyche affects A defense strongly and A attack slightly, reduces the chance of being inflicted with ailments. Dexterity affects the chances of getting critical hits and stunning enemies, as well as art attack and art defense. So basically for Alvin, Jude, and Mila and Leah, or I don't know. I'll talk about that later. I'll explain this in a tutorial video later for you guys. But I'm running low on time. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. If you haven't gotten it yet, pick it up. I'm really kind of hoping that there's going to be extra stuff in a New Game Plus, because right now I'm kind of disappointed at the fact that we don't have that much, which is rather annoying to me. But here's hoping that we get more stuff later. I can't wait to try out Mila's side. I'll be posting the same boss fights on me, or I won't be posting the same boss fights. I'll be showing some of the stuff that you get to do as Mila. But that's practically it. I'm really enjoying this game. Like I said, I'm hoping we have something new. And for anyone who's figuring out why I'm not using Alvin or what's his face, Rowan, Alvin is a douchebag, and I don't like him. For reasons you'll find out later in the game if you haven't already. And Rowan is extremely squishy. I'm at like level 65 right now, and he's still only at 2k health, so he's horrible. He's your black mage of the party, which basically means he does elemental stuff, but that's basically it. So, which I can substitute with Mila anyway, but that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as I am, and I will see you soon. See you guys later.